Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to yet another video. It's Codebreaker Gaming back with another Dead by Daylight video playthrough. I call this my DVD build of the day. In today's video playthrough, we're going to be playing as the twins, who most of you don't know is actually based on a true character, a true circus guy who had a twin that was, actually embedded in his side, much like Charlotte and Victor are here. But that's just a fun fact, or it may not be so much of a fun fact for those of you that didn't know. Some of you may find that disgusting, but yeah, just wanted to give you that quick little update. Anyway, in tonight's video, we're going to be running with the twins. But before we get into the gameplay video, we're going to be going over the perks, the offerings, and the add-on I've elected to use for this build, so you guys can sort of know what to expect for those of you who main the twins or may be interested in using the twins. So, moving right along to perk number 1. For gen defense, I'm always running the Merciless Storm. For those of you who don't know, when a generator reaches 90% progress, survivors working on the generator are faced with continuous skill checks. Now, if they miss a skill check or they stop repairing before that generator is complete, I will receive a notification of which generator they're on, and the entity will block that generator for 20 seconds, allowing me time to traverse the map, make it to that generator where those survivors no doubtedly will be lurking, and cause a little bit of damage to all of them. Now, to assist me with causing damage, we go with perk number 2, which is going to be the Sloppy Butcher. Wounds inflicted by basic attacks cause survivors to suffer from hemorrhage and the mangled status effect. It also increases the rate at which healing progression is lost from hemorrhage by 25%. Now, this is just from the first attack. The second attack will put them into a dying state, and when they're in that dying state, we're moving on to perk number 3, Thrilling Tremors. So picking up that survivor that is in that dying state causes all generators not being repaired by survivors to be blocked by the entity for the next 16 seconds, and their auras will also appear in white. So these generators become stalled, which is great if you're playing as a killer, and the aura of all stalled generators is in white. So if I see a generator that does not have a white aura, locational information tells me that that is the generator that these survivors are presently working on, meaning after I hook the guy that I'm carrying, make my way to that generator where I will no doubtedly find one or more survivors. And then lastly, we're going to go with perk number 3 because it stacks very well with perk, I'm counting wrong tonight, perk number 4, obviously. Now, after I hook the survivor from Thrilling Tremors, the guy that I'm picking up and carrying, once I put him on a hook, Pop Goes the Weasel becomes active for the next 40 seconds. Now, the next generator that I damage will instantly lose 30% of its current progress, and then normal generator regression applies after the damage generator action. These are the perks that run very well together for this particular build. Moving on to the add-ons, I'm going to be running the Malevolent Scarf, which increases Victor's speed, movement speed, by 0.3 meters per second. It's not a lot, but any increase in movement speed is great because survivors can get away from you rather quickly if you miss one of your attacks. And we're going to stack that with the Silencing Cloth. Charlotte gains the Undetectable status for 20 seconds after waking from her dormant state. You'll see how her dormant state actually works. And then for the offering, I'm going to be using the Cypress Memento Mori. You guys who've been with me on the channel know I prefer the ebony or the ivory, but I'm still very new with the twins, so I don't have any unlocked in a blood web. So we're going to have to settle for Cypress and hope that we can take advantage of it tonight. Those are the perks, offerings, and the add-on. With that, I'm going to ready up. And while we are looking for a match, for those of you who have not already done so, please take this time to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications so you can be notified when I upload another Dead by Daylight gameplay video. And for those of you who enjoy Dead by Daylight and other asymmetric horror games, we invite you to browse our Dead by Daylight playlist here on the channel. It consists of over 100 videos dedicated to each individual killer in the game, different builds and playstyles. You'll most certainly find a build that works for the killer or killers that you have decided to main. You also may want to check out our playlist for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where we play as both survivors and Sawyer family killers. Another asymmetric style horror game that released earlier this year. Also worth checking out for those of you that enjoy these type of games. And lastly, Friday the 13th, the game, is another playlist that we have here on the channel. As you can tell, I do enjoy the asymmetrical style horror games, and if you do, we invite you to view that playlist as well. That game is exclusively dedicated to Jason Voorhees and camp counselors, whereas the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the Sawyer family and escapist. And then we have Dead by Daylight, which is my personal favorite. But we have all those playlists located here on the channel. You can feel free to check any or all of them out. We greatly appreciate you. We'd love to have you here along for our journey moving forward. And it is 11:04 a.m. here where I am. We know that the killers are not receiving the bonus, so most people are playing as survivors. It is taking a little bit longer than expected to load into this matchmaking lobby. So while we're continuing to look, why don't you guys do me a favor and comment below what other killers from other horror movies, video games, and television series you'd like to see brought to Dead by Daylight. Some of the obvious answers, and we know you guys want to see Jason Voorhees, even though we do have a knockoff Jason Voorhees here in the game called the Trapper. Maybe he'll be replaced by the actual Jason Voorhees when the now that the litigation with the Friday the 13th the game has come to an end. Maybe when that game goes offline completely in December of 2024, we can expect Jason Voorhees shortly thereafter. Personally, for me, I would like to see the Candyman be brought to the game, and there are quite a few of you out there who should be agreeing with me if this is your thing, especially if he can be voiced by by Tony Todd. Who am I thinking about? Especially if he can be voiced by Tony Todd. I think it would be awesome for the Dead by Daylight franchise. But once you guys go ahead and comment below who you want to see brought to the game. I do know about a week ago when I logged in, there was a notification that popped up on the login screen that said that the devs wanted feedback from the community. I do believe that is a tremendous sign that now is the time to strike. Whatever it is that you want to see happen in Dead by Daylight, these guys are listening, and they're constantly modifying the game. They're changing the characters and the way they play. They're altering some of these perks and these add-ons to make them play a little bit more to the advantage of the killer. So yeah, I think it's a perfect time to let these guys know who you want to see brought to the game. And best believe I already contacted or left my feedback and put a vote on the Candyman. Now let's see what we got going on in this particular match here. Whenever it starts. I don't have anything unlocked for it either. You know what? I'm going to start recording these killer videos at nighttime, and at nighttime only, because the level of the level of weight that we have in the morning when the survivors are receiving a bonus is ridiculous. I mean, these survivors have to be running from a killer, right? Let me check something out here. There we go. I don't know how that happened, and there's only one serve in the room. Oh, there's three. And these guys are hiding their level, which tells me they're either very low or incredibly high. And I'm leaning towards the former, because if I'm incredibly high, I'm not hiding my level at all. I want you to see my hard work and dedication, and I want that to intimidate you. So if they're hiding their level, it's safe to say that they're probably not prestiged at all. I think we're gonna get on that TCM at some time today. Get into this twins match, and I do think I still have a daily challenge connected to the twins. I don't remember what it is I have to do, but hopefully by the end of this match I will have gained me 30,000 blood points. So we know in order for me to do this the right way, I'm gonna do it this way. They're trying to figure out which killer I am. That's why I don't see anybody yet. She still got Victor on her back. And she's oblivious now for crushing him. Dummy. See what's generated their own over there too. What's up, guy? You help her down? You're going up there. She ran. She's not gonna help you. Now let's go get her. They're gonna finish that generator. Oh, she pulled him off that hook. Let's see if somebody crushes Victor before I get there. They don't know how to play. You better run. Wow. Tremors is active. She can save him. They're botching the game. We gotta get this pop goes the weasel. We need 30% off this generator. This little bro. I don't know where he was going. He couldn't see me. Oh, they killed Victor. They idiots. They didn't kill him, but they crushed him. Oh, where you going? You ain't getting away. Get your ass up. Hiding somewhere over here. Because this generator is definitely ready to pop. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave Victor right there for them to crush him. That's how I'm gonna play this. didn't crush him yet. Okay. Free damage then. There she. Thought I just saw somebody over here. They missing skill checks like I don't know what over here. Look. Yeah, she is so slow. Victor will cover much more ground finding this hatch than Charlotte will. Got you. Damn it, boy. Damn it, damn it, damn it. We did complete the challenge. It says down 4 survivors using Victor. We got it. Extra 30K. That's a sad score. I took out 3 serves. And scored higher than everybody. Like, that is a set. Look at this. 29-11, 34-10.